package.
I ain't gonna lie, I love Hollywood's package.
Okay. All right. We talking about Nova.
Hey, don't hurt nothing. I ain't got no insurance out here.
Because ain't nobody in this house except for me and you.
We don't honor our father by having strangers serve those grieving.
When is she meeting with the other players?
She's not.
Why?
She only wanted to meet with Davis.
So you can't be wasting time when you are where you want to be. And baby, I am exactly.
Queen Sugar didn't just break the mold, it burned it to the ground. It came in swinging, with unapologetic depth, raw emotion, and a refusal to play by the industry's tired old rules. Every episode felt like a gut punch, layered, urgent, true.
Class with gender identity, how Black folks deal with, handle, and reconcile their association with other people of color.
And the force behind this wasn't chance, it was a woman with a mission. Ava DuVernay doesn't dabble in fairness. She took Natalie Bazille's novel and carved out something far bigger. A world that dared to show Black life as it is, messy, resilient, beautiful, and unfiltered. Never seen Queen Sugar?
We don't honor our father by sitting friends and family outside at fancy tables.
Let me show you what you've missed. 3 siblings, 1 funeral, and a legacy tangled in blood, land, and buried secrets. It starts quiet, but this isn't just family tension. It's a storm waiting to break. Charlie, fierce, calculating, brilliant, walks away from her California empire to save the family's sugarcane farm.
Call Yokin at Rolex. Tell them Davis wants to sever with Tag, suggest 5 over 5 years instead of Tag's 5 over 2.
But back in Louisiana, the soil is soaked in more than sweat. It's stained with history, resentment, and a power struggle she never saw coming. Ralph Angel is on the edge, a former inmate clawing his way back to fatherhood. Every step forward feels like the world is daring him to fail.
I read your article. It was dope.
And Nova. Nova is the fire, a journalist who rips truth out of silence even when it means torching her own family's comfort.
To your hands, I commit my spirit. Deliver me.
She exposes what no one else will, even if it burns everything down. From the first frame, Queen Sugar made it clear this wasn't TV as usual. No caricatures, no sugarcoating, just piercingly real Black stories, complex, flawed, and undeniably human. And visually, haunting. The humid Louisiana air practically clings to you. Long silences, lingering close-ups, light that feels like memory. But what really shook the ground was what happened behind the camera. So word around the set is that a memo popped up quietly, casually, like one of those things that nobody's supposed to see. But baby, once it was read, the whole vibe changed. The memo exposed something ugly, a gender-based pay gap among the actors and directors. Yep, right there in a show built on justice, the same old industry nonsense had crept in. And let me tell you, it was giving very much how dare you. The discovery was wild, but it was also a mirror of what we already know about this industry. I mean, stats don't lie. Black women are still paid on average just 58 cents for every dollar a white man makes. It's embarrassing, it's infuriating, and Ava, she was not having it. Sis didn't write a press release, she didn't post a vague tweet, she flipped the whole damn table. Ava decided from that moment forward, every single episode of Queen Sugar would be directed by a woman, period.
We did this, and the bottom line is these women are fantastic directors that we're lucky to have.
Not mostly, not let's try. She said only women, just any women. Many of them had never even directed TV before. Talk about betting on vision over resume. These weren't your typical Hollywood insiders. These were indie queens, film festival gems, powerful storytellers who just needed that one chance. And Ava, she gave it to them. Over 35 women ended up directing episodes.
We're Not Open. Queen Sugar was the first show in the history of television, ongoing series that had an all-women directorial team for 7 seasons.
Some had no fancy agents, no studio connections, just raw talent and stories to tell. This wasn't just a diversity move. It was a full-blown mic drop moment that changed lives. Some of these women had been turned away by the industry for years because of gender, because of race, because they were moms juggling it.
Especially if you're a woman, especially if you're of color, those doors, those opportunities, just let them in, let them try, we're not open.
And now they were behind the camera, shaping the stories, building careers, and showing the world what they could do. Real doors opened. And that whole women can't get directing gigs excuse, obliterated. And as if Ava's moves weren't legendary enough, guess who had her back through it all? Oprah. Yes, the Oprah. When Mama O says she supports you, that's not just moral support, that's empire-level backing. Oprah didn't just nod in approval. She pushed the movement. She amplified it. She helped make sure the entire industry knew this wasn't a cute moment.
I remember getting the call from Ava saying, I have this idea. What if we just have all women directors? I go, all women directors? Can we do that? She goes, yeah, we can do that.
Because you own the network.
Because you own the network.
This was a shift, a blueprint. Queen Sugar became the living, breathing example of how real change happens, not by talking about equity, but by actually doing the damn work. Now don't think for a second this didn't ruffle some feathers. Oh no. Some folks, especially a few male directors, were big mad. During the 2018 Women of Vision Awards ceremony, Ava spilled a little tea of her own. She shared that a member of the Directors Guild had told her some guys were feeling discriminated against by the all-female directing lineup. And Ava?
I would invite you to tell whoever is feeling discriminated against to sue me. And inversely sue every studio that has left women out of a crew.
Mic drop. You could have heard a pin drop after that one. But the story doesn't stop there. In August 2018, another plot twist came through. Ava passed the baton to Anthony Sparks, a longtime writer and co-executive producer, and made him showrunner for season 4.
I'm an American, and my family is an American family.
That wasn't just a random promotion. That was strategy. Ava knew what she was doing. By giving leadership to Sparks, a Black man who deeply understood the show's vision, she was continuing her mission of elevating underrepresented voices. Before him, Kat Candler, a talented woman who led season 3, had already paved the way. Ava was building a pipeline, not just for directors, but for future showrunners, visionaries, leaders. And let's not forget the cast, because they felt the shift too. Actors like Omar Dorsey and Tim and Kyle Durrett gave mad props to the writers and directors, especially the women, behind the scenes. Speaking of the cast, these stars have been killing it on and off screen. Let's start with Rutina Wesley, Nova Bordelon herself.
This whole system you're talking about, it's built and funded on the backs of Black bodies.
Have a problem with me speaking my truth now?
After lighting up Queen Sugar, she's now starring in HBO's The Last of Us as Maria.
Herein lies the point. Be careful who you put your faith in. The only people who can betray us are the ones we trust.
Plus, she was honored as the 2025 Honorary Muse for the Crew of Muses during New Orleans Mardi Gras. A major nod to her roots and rising star.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Honorary Muse 2025, Miss Rutina Wesley.
Her net worth? A smooth $4 million.
Then there's Kofi Siriboe, who played Ralph Angel.
All Daddy wanted was me to raise my family on this land. It seemed like everybody against me.
This guy isn't just an actor. He co-curated the Black in Every Color art exhibition across Los Angeles and New Orleans, celebrating Black creativity in every form. He also joined the 3rd season of Prime Video's Harlem, playing a polished Major League Baseball player. His net worth clocks in at about $1 million. Dawn Leanne Gardner, our sharp Charlie Bordelon West.
The men who subsequently set fire to my mill. I know about it all, Francis.
Is lending her voice to Aaron in the upcoming animated Star Wars Tales of the Underworld, premiering May 2025. Talk about a stellar gig. Dawn's got an estimated net worth of $6 million.
We were so proud of it and so, grateful that it was getting the reception it was getting, but we had no idea that it would resonate.
And last but far from least, Dondre Whitfield.
I don't expect you to accept this. What's going on between me and...
Say your name.
Nova.
Nova.
He's not just acting. He's writing, podcasting, and advocating. Author of Male vs. Man,
The book is called Male versus Man, and the difference between those two is extreme. Males look to be served while men look to be of service.
And host of the Meal Plan podcast, Dondre dives into personal growth and social issues. His estimated net worth is estimated around $1 million. Queen Sugar isn't just a show. It's a movement. Ava DuVernay didn't just tell us what equity looks like. She showed us. She created a space where women, especially Black women, weren't just included, they were leading. And that, my friends, is the kind of Hollywood drama we need more of.